Bob, you know some monsters are good, Percy said, and some are bad.
Bob said. Like, the pretty ghost ladies who serve Persephone are good. Exploding zombies are bad.
Right, Percy said. And some mortals are good and some are bad. Well, the same thing is true for Titans.
Titans?
Bob loomed over them, glowering. Annabeth was pretty sure her boyfriend had just made a big mistake. That's what you are, Percy said calmly. Bob the Titan. You're good. You're awesome, in fact. But some Titans are not. This guy here, Hyperion, is full-on bad. He tried to kill me. Tried to kill a lot of people. Bob blinked his silver eyes.
But his face is so...
He looks like you, Percy agreed. He's a Titan, like you. But he's not good like you are.
Bob is good.
His fingers tightened on his broom handle.
Yes, there is always at least one good one. Monsters, Titans, Giants.
Percy grimaced. Well, I'm not sure about the Giants.
Oh, yes.
Bob nodded earnestly. Annabeth sensed they'd already been in this place too long. The pursuers could be closing in. We should go, she urged. What are we to do about... Bob, Percy called. It's your call. Hyperion is your kind. We could leave him alone. But if he wakes up... Bob's broom spear swept into motion. If he'd been aiming at Annabeth or Percy, they would have been cut in half. Instead, Bob slashed through the monster's blister, which burst in a geyser of hot golden mud. Annabeth wiped the Titan sludge out of her eyes. What Hyperion had been, it was nothing but a smoking crater.
Hyperion is a bad Titan,
Bob announced, his expression grim.
Now he cannot hurt my friends. We will have to reform somewhere else in Tartarus. Hopefully it will take a long time.
The Titan's eyes seemed brighter than usual, as if he were about to cry quicksilver. Thank you, Bob, Percy said. How was he keeping this cool? The way he talked to Bob left Annabeth awestruck, and maybe a little uneasy too. If Percy had been serious about leaving the choice to Bob, then she didn't like how much he trusted the Titan. If he'd been manipulating Bob into that choice, well then, Annabeth was stunned that Percy could be so calculating. He met her eyes, but she could not read his expression. That bothered her too. We better keep going, he said. She and Percy followed Bob, the golden mud flecks from Hyperion's burst bubble glowing on the janitor's uniform.